WoW servers. This is their most favorite server in the world. So Gummy's open beta launches on June 9th.
Tomorrow.
Which is tomorrow, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, tomorrow.
That's exciting. I'm not going to play it, mainly because it's fucking leveling again, isn't it? It's fucking, is it 1 times leveling?
It's 1 times, dude.
Yeah.
So strap in.
No, thanks. And it's a beta, so it's going to be wiped.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to touch it until its full release.
Yeah.
Not at all.
I mean,
no point.
I played the closed beta a little bit, and then I got kicked out. But we've been through this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was funny.
So apparently this is like the Messiah coming home now. Gummy,
Yeah,
apparently
they always hype and fucking over-exaggerate. And, like, sure, I would love it to be like this fucking amazing thing, but how can I tell if I haven't played it? How can all these people tell? I don't know.
Because of
Are you
video.
suggesting people lie on the
There's a few
internet?
videos.
Well, I just suggest that people, they follow things blindly.
Oh, of course. Of course.
Like, who am I to judge, right?
It's obvious that all these people in WoW servers didn't just turn up after Nostalia's quit. No, they've been there for many, many years, and they played Scriptcraft, and they know how good that was. So,
Yeah.
so
And to be honest, I want to see him succeed. I want to have, you know, the people who want to play on a 1 times rate and all that jazz. I want them to have a good home. Of course I do. But when people ask me, are you going to play there for real? Are you going to make it your new home? How the fuck should I know if it's not even out? I'm not going to go out, oh, this restaurant is the best fucking restaurant ever. I haven't eaten anything off the menu, but holy shit, it's the best food in the world. Right? So, how can I know? And how can all these people know? I don't know. Do I get hyped sometimes when I see something and I haven't even tried it myself? Of course. But I actually do try to go out of my way to not, you know, hype shit which I have no idea about. So
I suppose the only answer that anyone could have, I suppose, is people that have played it already, people that have played the closed beta.
Yeah.
So they could say, well, we've played the closed beta and we're really impressed with it, so, you know, we know what to expect and it's going to be really, really good.
yeah.
So I suppose there is that answer.
It also might be sort of the same thing with Corecraft. Then they open it and, oh shit, it can't, you know, take on more than 500 people. I don't know. I'm just saying there's a lot to still test and to still see if it works, right?
Right. I mean, everyone can remember play TBC. Oh, it's gonna be awesome. Oh, nope.
No.
More servers!
Do you think, so what do you think realistically the population is? Like, let's say it now, and then when it comes to whenever it launches, we'll be like, ha, I was completely wrong, or I was completely right.
I think
2,500 at launch, 900 by the end of second month.
I think it'll beat Medivh in population, potentially.
Yeah, I don't.
You don't
depends. It really depends. There are 2 factors. One thing is 1 times rate. So the people who already started on Medivh, they already invested time there. So it really has to be extraordinary good.
Yeah.
And to be extraordinary good compared to Medivh has to be really crap. I'm not saying Medivh is perfect or anything, but it's pretty goddamn decent. So you need to have. There's not much wiggle room anymore. So there has to be some strong point.
Exactly, and the only thing that's different if score is Gummy gonna have a cash up, by the way?
No.
So yeah, that's
not even accepting donations.
But
exactly.
Medivh
has the edge.
Yeah, but Medivh doesn't have a cash up either.
Oh, but is it gonna have one eventually?
No,
never.
No.
Ah, of course, right. I totally forgot about that. So there's no.
It really has to stand out in order to compete with this. I don't really know how it can, but I bet there's some guy comparing scripts and shit. Who knows?
Do you think they've left it too long?
Well, it was supposed to come out last summer.
Yeah.
But I don't blame him. It happens all the time.
Yeah.
It's funny because I think right now is where the TBC servers are very popular, and the problem now is that people are starting to settle on a server like Medivh or like Warmane or whatever because Warmane Outland has high population and Medivh it's 1 times and there's no cash up there, so that's fine. So then and then coming out with a server a month later, it's really hard to now try to get those people to once again move to your server, like it's hard because they've already settled. Because now is when all those Burning Crusade servers are popular, and I think most people have already settled down. Again, I think, but it's going to be tough. So, yeah, in terms of population, I think 2K at launch, because there's definitely a lot of interest in Gummy server. I think like Dodgy said, I think it's going to even out to about 800 to 900 steady. So yeah, that's my guess.
I personally think that the hype around it is bigger than it probably actually really is. See, the problem is, I think the hype exists within the WoW servers, like the Reddit WoW servers.
A vocal minority, basically.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think it's so hyped in that bubble, but outside of that, I don't think it's going to be as massive.
It's like 10 people getting all excited for your local sports team. It's like...
I don't know. We can speculate all we like, but it's
Yeah,
we'll see.
we won't know shit until it's live. So
No, because
Yeah, just what
Warmane
we
was
think.
always in a different place, because Warmane has its own bubble.
Yeah.
Because they've always had tons of people there, and it's been going for so long, everybody knows it.
yeah, that's
So-
also like an argument. Many people are like, who the fuck are all these people playing on Outland? And they just don't know that they are not really part of that whole WoW servers Reddit hype train, which moves from server to server. They just do their own thing. It's always been like that. So that's where all the people they come from. It's the Warmane community. It's not really the private server community. 'Cause they have their own shit. They
Well,
do.
yeah, the Reddit community is a tiny little fraction of the amount of actual players that are around, and there's so many players that, one, don't visit that Reddit, two, either through ignorance, like they don't know about it, or two, that they're apathetic towards it. They don't want to post there. And
Yeah. I never used it once before I even started doing YouTube videos. I now played
Same.
for I don't know. I played on private servers for like 8 or 9 years. So I mean, and there are probably a lot of people who do that.
Yeah.
You know, just play it, don't really check Reddit or anything.
Even like Warmane has 32,000 likes on Facebook. That's a lot of people.
Pretty good. Yeah.
Well, that goes back to one of the from that other discussion about their population thing. That's one of the counter arguments for is it real or not, and that's their Alexia
Oh no.
for their website, which gets. I know it's only, you can argue it either way, but that's one of their it could be possible things, that there's so many people that pass through their website. You know,
Exactly.
It's something like, I don't know, what was it? Something like 20,000 people or 40,000 people a day pass through their website.
Right.
That's an unbelievable amount of people. It's absolutely huge. I mean, okay, you could say that they might be better than the other websites at promoting they might be able to get themselves higher up on the Google search, or there's other things you can do to help make that happen. But whichever way you look at it, that's a damn lot of people. So
Yeah. I'm also going to say something. I don't know if this even matters, but a well-known fact is as well that Soda Puppin plays the server, and he has a lot of fanboys.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's because of him, but
no, that's a good point.
a guy who has 30+K watching his live stream, it's so
Exactly.
reasonable to think that at least a small chunk of those people also play on the same server they know he plays on, right?
Imagine the whispers
exactly.
he gets.
Yeah, he's
Oh
probably-
Jesus.
It's insane.
yeah.
But wow, that was a lot of weird noise. I could imagine that it's like so frustrating for him because he's playing this game so fucking much, and he's dying to stream it. I can guarantee that he's dying
Yeah.
to stream
I
it,
bet he is.
and he really can't because it is his livelihood, and he can't get his Twitch account banned, and he can't stream on YouTube because a Twitch partner is actually legally binded to only stream on Twitch, which is funny.
Rip.
Yeah.
I just hope he enjoys his time. I think it's good to enjoy your like video games or stream as well. I hope he gets something out of it. I bet he does, otherwise he wouldn't be playing, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I watched one of his videos. He was talking about like when because he's just been off stream for like a week or two. He had like some personal issues. He said literally in that time, to get his mind off things, he just sat there, played WoW with one other person, like a real life friend, and he said it was just the best time he's had gaming in like months. He said it's just he just said it was the best. But that's what it's all about, isn't it? Really, it's just fucking game at the end of the day.
Yeah. I think we all do that from time to time. Like, I'm totally not trying to compare myself to Soda Pop because I'm nowhere near famous as him. But I find myself sometimes going to a random server and then just playing with a random name, just be by myself or like level with one other guy, just escape the craziness a little bit. So I can definitely see.
Definitely.
Yep. I do that on Warmane. I've got a couple of vaults on Lordron which people don't know who they are, and I don't actually give away the names, and I just go and play normally. And
I still have my old what's it called, Nostarius Shaman, which people don't know because I made that before I even made up a bit, so people will never know who that is because that shit's gonna get spammed.
I would I just play on retail. No one fucking plays retail.
Hey, Super Soaker does.
Oh yeah, he does. Yeah, we're not even friends on there because he's US. That's still a thing. There's still US and EU friends. How mad is that? It's fucking 2017. Who gives a shit about the fucking zone?
Because time zones.
Like BattleNet friends as well. It's not even like fucking like in game. It's just BattleNet, which is bullshit. But anyway, we've kind of gone a lot off topic on what we were talking about. The